Hi, I'm Adam.
Hi, I'm Joe.
And together, we're the Maladjusted Misfits.
And this is the one where we talk about friends.
Joe, are we going to see if we could toss this ball back and forth the entire episode?
Do we have to?
Just until we drop it. Come on.
There, you dropped it. We're done.
Hit me right in the face. Welcome, Misfits, and hello to any new Friends fans that have stumbled across our podcast.
Every week we re-watch the next episode in sequential order because that makes the most sense.
And then we break it down.
And look up trivia.
And give our own maladjusted take on the whole shooting birds episode.
We try and make each other laugh.
And fingers crossed, one of you too.
Very true. Hello.
Hi.
How are you?
Good.
I missed you this week.
Yeah, you were gone a lot.
I was. And then I have to leave tomorrow again.
Yep.
Oh, well.
Oh, well.
Gotta get paid, I guess.
Gotta get your something on.
How are you? Anything exciting going on?
No. We were going to talk about at some point the girl kid.
Oh, yeah.
Had said she wanted a...
Oh, yes. So Adam calls me at work one day and he goes, Joe keeps telling me she wants something and I can't understand what she's saying. I'm like, what is she saying? And he goes, she said,
I want a Spanx cat. I'm a what?
What kind of cat?
Spanx.
A Spanx cat, yeah.
A Spanx cat.
So he calls me and he says, what the fuck is a Spanx cat? I go, does she mean Sphinx cat?
I was like,
He's like, oh.
I was not getting it.
No. And then she was getting irritated because you weren't understanding.
She gets pissed when you don't understand her.
Yeah, she does. She gets very frustrated because she's like, I'm speaking English. She was speaking girl kid English.
Yeah.
So, yeah. All right, what are we doing this week?
The one with the ball.
That's right. Tell us what the IMDb plot is.
Gary asks Phoebe to move in with him, but she's reluctant. To overcome boredom, Ross and Joey start endlessly throwing a ball to each other. And Rachel buys an expensive cat, but it doesn't behave as she hoped it would.
All the cats we've ever had, except the two when we first got married and moved into an apartment, they were like the most evil boy cats ever. Yeah. And they climbed the drapes. They were just so hyper. Yeah. But all the other cats we've ever had have been so sweet and nice.
I think it's because we named them Castor and Pollux.
Yeah. They were born to do mischief.
Yeah.
All right, so our episode director this week is Gary Halvorson.
Ooh.
He's returning.
Yes.
He directed a total of 55 episodes from season 4 through the end of the series. And guess what else he directed?
A TV show or?
No.
Okay.
He directed the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade from 1996 through 2010.
Oh.
You know, because after 2010, there was so much controversy,
What?
No, I'm just kidding. There's nothing. I have no idea. I guess, they need a director. Otherwise, the floats and people would just walk all willy-nilly. So. Yeah. But it was like the television production of the parade. Right. But I just thought that was
Cut to camera 3.
Yeah, I just thought it was really funny that he directed all those Macy's Day Thanksgiving parades.
Somebody has to do it, I suppose.
Our writers this week are Greg Mallins and Scott Silveri.
Mm-hmm.
Greg Mallins had the teleplay credit by. He worked on a total of 37 episodes as story editor, writer, etc. From seasons 2 through 7. So he'll be back. Funnily enough, he did not write anything for the Macy's Day Parade.
Oh, yeah. Hey, Greg, you want to write any parade jokes for me? That's a hard pass. No.
Scott Silveri has the story by credit. He worked on a total of 56 episodes, seasons 3 through 10, and also did not write for any parades, but he did write sketches for the Twisted Puppet Theater.
Ooh.
Yeah, so it was a cult hit that ran for 13 episodes in the summer of July of 1996.
Nice.
It was hilarious, fast-paced variety show that was a hybrid of R-rated humor and sketches with puppets.
Fun.
So, yeah, you should check that out.
Yeah, we should look it up.
When was our original air date?
The original air date was May 6th, 1999.
All right.
So that week in the box office top 10 was Life. Not the sci-fi one, but
okay.
the Eddie Murphy, Martin Lawrence get wrongful life sentences one. I never saw it, and the trailer only looked so-so, but it's directed by Ted Demme, who did The Ref and Beautiful Girls. So maybe we'll give it a watch sometime.
Maybe, yeah. I never heard of it either.
But it has decent reviews.
Okay.
Further up the list was Election, the Alexander Payne movie about a high school teacher, Ferris Bueller, being the teacher, dealing with an overachieving student in the form of Reese Witherspoon. And if I remember correctly, an old couple got up and left when we saw this in the theater.
Yes.
Because of some saucy language where a man describes the moistness level of a character's hoo-ha.
Oh my God. Yeah, I don't think they knew what they were coming in to see.
Yeah.
It is a very
raunchy,
funny, raunchy movie.
Inappropriate all over the place.
100% inappropriate. So we're not endorsing that unless that's your thing. But it's hilarious. It's funny. And Reese Witherspoon is amazing in it. Yeah.
But yeah, it was funny because like right away, like 10 minutes in, some couple got up and left. We were like, uh-oh. That was a little too much for them. And at the number one spot, we had The Mummy. This would be the Brendan Fraser, Rachel Weisz version. Take that, Bainbridge scholars.
Oh, yeah. We love The Mummy. It was a good movie.
Yeah. And I just heard that they're doing another sequel with both of them in it to The Mummy. Ooh. That'll be fun, maybe.
All right. Are you ready for some trivia?
I am ready.
This episode aired exactly 5 years before the series finale. Numerically, this episode also marks the halfway point in the series, being the 118th episode out of 236 episodes.
Nice.
And that's when they're all broken up into individual episodes.
But this is the actual middle of our podcast.
It is, yeah.
This is
We're halfway
peak.
Through.
It's all downhill from here.
Right. You're either happy or sad. This is the final appearance of Michael Rappaport as Gary.
Yep.
When Rachel says she bought something she's always wanted, Ross says, "You bought Sean Cassidy?" In the later season 10, episode 13, the one where Joey speaks French, where she's in her childhood bedroom, there is a poster of Sean Cassidy on the wall. Yeah. Little callback.
Yeah. Or maybe she actually did have a crush on Sean Cassidy.
Chandler visits Phoebe's boyfriend, Gary, Michael Rappaport, at his precinct.
Yes.
When they sit at Gary's desk, a blackboard with names written in blue chalk is prominent behind his head.
Yes.
All the names on the blackboard are references to the characters from films by Stanley Kubrick.
Did I have to fill out the chalkboard?
There's Alex, Dim, Hal, Kiss Off, even Red Rum is on there. It's so funny. We love Kubrick. So.
Yeah.
A running gag, every time the Sphinx cat is mentioned, Joey's response is, "It's not a cat."
It's not a cat.
I think that's funny.
It is. Somebody trying to insist something isn't what it is funny.
Second mention of Monica's allergies to cats, but in actuality, David Schwimmer is allergic to cats.
Oh.
Yeah.
But probably not that one, though, because it's usually the dander.
Yeah, so they said that Sphinx cats, even though they're hairless, can still develop dander.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so.
Well, shows what I know. And I believe it's pronounced Spanx cat.
The second woman who looks at the cat, that when Rachel's trying to sell it on the street.
The substitute teacher looking lady?
Yeah. She has 3 watches on. She's wearing 3
I saw
wristwatches.
that. I noticed that while I was like, oh.
I was like, oh, all right. I don't remember that being a thing.
Yeah. I used to do that, but I thought it was just me.
Did you used to wear 3 watches?
Not 3. Like sometimes I would wear
2
or 3, or I would wear one on each wrist just to throw everybody off.
Rachel spends $1,000 on her cat while she owes Monica $300, and then sells the cat for $1,500 to Gunther. She can not only get her money back, but pay Monica back her $300 and then get $200 kickback.
Right. Yeah. That she's just going to give to Gunther for more coffee.
It's a vicious circle of life. All right. So what are your episode reactions?
Oh. Well, I think some of these episodes, like I was looked up a couple things about this one for my notes, and people kind of were complaining about some of the ones where not a lot was going on.
Right.
But I kind of like those.
Yes.
I like the ones that are just silly. And,
Yeah.
I mean, when I watch a sitcom, I just want funny lines, funny situations. I'm not looking for an arcing storyline that,
Right. Not in a sitcom.
Right. Not in a sitcom.
No. It's fun. And, it's taking a break from all the relationship stuff. It's like they would either complain that they threw in these silly, boring ones, or they would complain that we never stopped talking about Chandler and Monica, or we never stopped talking about Rachel and Ross. Right. So I think these are fine because think about life. Not something exciting happens every day. Right.
And I like the Gary and Phoebe build up just for them to pull the rug out from under us.
That's fun.
The ball thing is very relatable and weird. And I like cats. I like this one.
The cat is adorable. I think this is a funny episode too. It's like the one where Ross cannot flirt. It takes place over one day. The stories are simple yet funny. Gary and Phoebe, the ball catching, Rachel and her cat. Although the cat looks like it could not be any sweeter.
It looks like a little sweetheart.
I know. And she's like, it's mean. It scratched me up. And it's just laying there all sweet. All right. Are you ready to do some favorites?
Yep. Joe, what's your favorite line?
I love when Chandler's trying to defend Gary. And then she goes, he shot a bird. Oh, well, that is over.
Oh, that is over. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. And I guess a double win for Chandler since I have him down for his sarcastic, you almost overreacted to something.
I feel like you've either said that wanted to say that to me.
I've said it to you several times. And you do not like it, any of them.
Because when you're overreacting, no one wants to hear that. She was totally overreacting. So funny. How about favorite moment?
Okay.
Sorry.
What's your favorite moment? Joe, what's your favorite moment?
My favorite moment is I really like the scene where Gary interrogates Phoebe. Can I get some water? In a minute. His response and his posturing, being in that interrogation room just cracks me up. I just like it. What's yours?
And I like the Chandler dropping it montage.
Oh, yeah.
A nice little run through of, I like that they were all new things. It wasn't things from the past.
Nope. They filmed a little montage of him dropping stuff. Yeah.
It's fun.
A little throwback there to the whole 9 yards. Favorite outfit, it's definitely not Monica's t-shirt. That pinched piece in the middle is really weird, don't you think?
I think it doesn't bother me, but I'm like I want to, what's it feel like?
Is it hard? Or it feels like it looks like a little piece of elastic right there.
Yeah.
I don't know. I went with Phoebe's outfit. She has on a teal sweater, a pink top. She has pink sparkly headband. Right. And I like the big bug or bee necklace she has. It's fun.
Yeah, she looks cute.
And I also kind of like Chandler's bowling shirt. He looks cute in that too.
Yeah. And I'm going with Rachel's sleeveless Chinese character cat scratch shirt outfit. I think that character stands for unagi.
Oh, really?
No. The internet thinks that character means 10,000 teals of gold, which is like a offering of good fortune.
All right. That makes sense. Themes we explored in this episode. Theme 1, moving in with someone too soon.
Too soon.
Too soon. Yep.
You never know when it's too soon until it's too soon. You're like,
until it's too late, you don't know it was too soon.
She does the same thing with Mike later. Whoops. That was too soon. Theme 2, tossing the ball to pass time and turning it into something you loathe doing.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's like trying to make something fun until someone makes it not fun. I could see Monica making it not fun and getting,
right.
Yeah.
Just starting to get on everybody's nerves. Yeah. It's one of those things you do while you're chatting. You know?
Right. Yeah. I'm sure we've done that when we were younger, sitting around our house. So, theme 3, buying an expensive cat when you owe someone money and then selling it and making a profit.
Right. Not with a cat.
No.
And theme 4, shooting a bird. No other way to put it.
No.
Just shot a bird.
Yeah.
From his bed.
He
has
a
so weird
gun laying on the nightstand.
Well, I mean, it's America. That doesn't surprise me. But that he just kind of, boom, shoots the bird.
He does it multiple times.
Like if they were in Arkansas, it'd be different.
Right.
But they're New York City. That bullet went somewhere.
All right, we're going to take a quick break before we break down the episode. Step right up, and behold one of the unexplained mysteries of the universe. Is he a man or beast? This creature has been examined by the foremost scientists and pronounced unequivocally a hairless feline.
That sounds like quite the freak you have there, right? I mean, lady.
At this time, I'm prepared to offer you folks one last chance to purchase this supreme oddity, begotten by the same threats that beseech all creatures walking on this earth.
Maybe it all went wrong in the womb somehow. Is it even fit to live?
Shh, Chandler, I'm trying to sell it, remember?
Oh, sorry.
I've always wanted a strange and unusual cat. How much? Normally, a hairless demon would go for hundreds of thousands of dollars, but I will part with it today for the low price of $2,000.
Wow, that sounds like a good deal. I'd take it.
Oh, I think he wants it. You weirdo! Shh! I can't sell it to him. He wants to eat it.
Yummy.
You seem like a smart and lovely human being. You're just gonna have to look at this as more of an investment than a cat. People will pay to see it. Okay, yeah. I just wanted a cat. Obviously, you know how to haggle, so I'm not going to try and take you on, okay? So $800, and I don't call the cops because you're robbing me blind. Just take the cat, leave the money, and run away. Damn it. Where'd she go?
Hey, Rach. Are you selling some freak of nature out here?
Yes, I am, Gunther. I love this sweet thing, but Monica won't let me keep it in our...
Oh, how much? I'll take it.
Oh, Gunther, thank you. You're my hero.
Why is Gunther on the sidewalk?
He bought the cat.
It's not a cat! All right, we're back. Hang on, I'm going to move this just a little. All right, we begin with coffee percolating at the Central Perk. We have the duo of Gary and Phoebe, and then Monica and Chandler as well. Gary starts us off by jumping from the sofa, going to get more coffee, and he asks Phoebe, "Would you like some more coffee, baby doll?" And she's like, "Fine, thanks." And Chandler turns to his lady and shares, "You see, I can't pull off baby doll, can I?" Monica gives a sad, "No, I think we learned that from the Sugar Lips incident." But she is going to get some tea.
I call you Sugar Lips all the time. Do I pull it off okay?
Well, I think so, but we sweet talk each other all the time, Spice Booger. As Monica leaves and Chandler scooches closer to Phoebe with a "How you doing, pumpkin?" Phoebe says, "Nope." Chandler just shakes his head. "I can't do it." He's just... Monica approaches Gary at the counter and goes, "So it looks like it's going really well for you two, huh?" And Gary agrees. He goes, "I know, really well. In fact, I'm going to ask Phoebe to move in with me." A shocked Monica OMGs at that. Gary asks Monica what she thinks. Monica confides, "I think it's great. Well, yeah, when are you going to ask her?" And Gary tells her, "Tonight, but don't say anything, okay?" And Monica swears and promises, and she finds all of this very exciting, but she does warn, listen, do not get her flowers, okay? Because she cries when they die, and then there's the whole funeral, and her expression and gestures indicate that it is a whole big thing. And after getting his coffee, Gary tells Phoebe, "I'll see you at work later, sweetie." And he smooches her before heading out. Phoebe tells her beau bye as Monica comes back into the seating area. And Phoebe looks in the newspaper for a movie time. That takes me back.
Oh, yeah. We do that all the time.
Wow. She asks what movie you guys want to see. And as Monica sits, she blurts out, "Gary's going to ask you to move in with him."
She held that for 30 seconds.
Hang on. You'll find out in a minute.
Oh, okay.
And Phoebe gasps, "What? Really?" Monica tells her buddy, "He just told me at the counter he made me promise not to tell, but I couldn't hold it in any longer." So I checked the time, After the flower funeral warning until Monica divulges the secret,
Yeah.
it's 8 seconds.
8 seconds.
8 seconds.
She couldn't hold it for 8 seconds.
Phoebe, who normally can believe just about anything, cannot believe this. Chandler nervously adds, right, because it's fast. Because it's so fast, it's fast, right? And Monica chides him, relax, it's Phoebe, not you. And Chandler congratulates Phoebe, relieved. Oh, good for you, Phoebe's way to go. So another thing I counted, it is only 4 episodes from now that Chandler will ask Monica to move in with him. So he's almost ready.
Right. He was very close, but not quite. But it's 4 episodes. That doesn't mean 4 weeks. It could have been longer.
Well, yes. It felt longer, too, because of the summer break. And
That's right.
It came months later.
Yes.
But it's technically only 4 episodes away. Phoebe thinks, oh, no, but it is fast, isn't it? She agrees. She's like, well, no. Monica gives a disappointed, as Phoebe thinks out loud, no, I like him a lot, but I don't think I'm ready for this. And Chandler asks, what are you going to do? And Phoebe don't know. She'll handle it. I'll ask you to talk to him. And Chandler's like, me? Why me? And Phoebe goes, because you're so afraid of commitment. You talk to him. Make him scared like you. Make him a man. And Chandler tells her, well, I'll try, but I'm not sure what good it will do, because I'm a lot less afraid of commitment than I used to be. And he puts his arm around Monica and she kisses him, going, oh, that's so sweet. And as Mon leans forward to add some sugar to her tea, Chandler whispers to Phoebe, I'm still terrified. I'll take care of it. No problem. And he smiles and kisses Monica again, but then he nods to Phoebe, I'll take care of it. Q, I'll be there for you.
We're at Monica and Rachel's, and Joey and Ross are playing catch with a little foam ball.
Mm-hmm.
So they're playing a game in Monica and Rachel's, and neither of them are there.
Right.
I mean, we had people over all the time, but we never, when we weren't home, people didn't just show up and start playing
right
at our house. I suppose Rachel could have been there and left and they just stayed. I don't know. Joey uses this time to ask Ross about things he doesn't know. Hey, Ross, is Staten Island really an island?
No.
Ross shares, that's why it's called Staten Island. Joey goes, oh, I thought it was like Long Island.
No.
Ross catches the ball and pauses, staring at Joey in disbelief. Also an island.
And I'll quote Jaws here. It's only an island if you look at it from the water.
Oh, that makes a lot of sense. The game resumes. Joey asks the time and Ross obliges with 2:17. Joey explains, wow, you realize we've been throwing this ball without dropping it for like an hour? Ross is like, are you serious? Joey says, yeah, I realized about a half hour ago, but I didn't want to say anything because I didn't want to jinx it.
I like how this is teenage voice.
Yeah,
This is
totally. Ross points out, wow, we are pretty good at this, which is hilarious because they're just tossing the ball.
Right.
Hey, we totally forgot about lunch. Joey is astonished. Oh, I think that's the first time I ever missed a meal. He checks his pants. Yeah, my pants are a little loose.
I didn't have lunch today, and my pants are not loose.
Rachel enters. Hey, you guys. And the gents greet her with haze, and she asks if Monica is there. The boys tell her
No.
Rachel says, all right, listen, I just bought something and I'm not sure she's going to like it and it's going to seem a little crazy, but this is something that I wanted since I was a little girl. And Ross says, you bought Sean Cassidy? Rachel's like, no, I wish.
I like the I wish. I wish. That would have been fun.
Okay, you ready? Joey and Ross both say yeah. And Rachel says, okay. And she goes and gets her surprise. And when she returns with it, Ross stares in shock. And Rach says, check it out. Joey turns and looks. And Rachel has bought herself a sphinx or a hairless cat.
Yeah.
Joey and Ross start to get sick. What is it? What the hell is that? Rachel explains, it's a cat. Joey points, that is not a cat.
Aww.
Rachel says, yes, it is. Ross asks, why is it inside out? Rachel corrects the gents with, excuse me, but this is a purebred show quality Sphinx cat. Ross says, how much did you pay for that? Rachel hesitates. Well, it was a little extravagant, but I got a pretty good deal. Yeah, how much? $1,000 on a cat? Joey, it's not a cat.
Oh, they're going to give it a complex.
Aw.
Then we have a couple cut lines from the boys. Ross goes, for $1,000, you think it will at least come with hair? And Joey replies, or something.
Rachel, tired of the teasing guys, says, all right, listen, ball boys. My grandmother had one of these when I was a little girl, and it was the sweetest thing. I mean, it was so cute. It would sit on my lap and purr all day long. I would drag a shoestring on the ground, and he would chase it. Ross points out, free cats do that too, you know. Joey declares, it's not a cat. Rachel fed up. Ugh. Look, you guys, I'm really excited about this, okay? I don't care what you think. I'm going to go set up a little litter box for Mrs. Whiskerson.
Oh.
When they both glare at her, she says, well, what am I going to call her? Fluffy?
I think Steve Buscemi. Tilda Swinton. Pinky. Wendigo.
You do love to name cats. Rachel goes into the bathroom as the guys continue throwing the ball. Ross says to Joey, hey, you want to get something to eat, or do you want to see how long we can throw this ball back and forth, huh? Joey nods, the ball thing. Ross agrees. Joey asks, hey, Ross, wouldn't it be great if we could do 2 straight hours without dropping it?
No.
Ross gets too excited for this and says, yeah, it would. Let's do it. So Joey says, okay, but after they throw the ball back and forth once more, Joey catches and says, uh-oh, I gotta pee. And Rachel's in the pee-pee palace. Smash cut to Chandler and Joey's. Ross is seen throwing the ball into the bathroom, presumably where Joey is currently using the facilities. Joey says from the bathroom, man, I didn't think we were gonna make it. And Ross agrees, I know. He looks down at the ball in his hands and says, don't switch hands, okay?
The network won't let us add a stream sound. Okay, so next Chandler wanders into the 5th precinct, Gary's 5th precinct. And then Bingaling notices a couple of sex workers sitting there as he enters. Hey, ladies, what are you in for? And he laughs at his own joke. Don't punch down, Chandler. You're better than that.
Aw.
Gary spots the class clown and goes, hey, Chandler, what are you doing here? And Chandler goes, Gary, I'm here to report a crime.
Yeah?
It is a crime that we do not spend more time together. And I like Gary goes, what's up? Chandler confesses, well, I heard that you were thinking about asking Phoebe to move in with you, and I thought maybe we should talk, man to, me. And Gary is curious, so he's like, sure, okay. Chandler tries to infect Gary with his commitment issues. Are you crazy? Are you insane? If you live with Phoebe, you two are going to, be living together. And Gary is like, yeah, duh, I'd consider that. I just know it would make me happy. And Chandler goes, you mean scared? No, I mean happy. Scared happy.
And this is where you can see Officer Alex is patrolling the village. It's written on the blackboard.
Yeah.
I'm not sure Alex would be a good place to be in the village.
Yeah, and Gary also has a photo of a tall black man and a little black girl on his desk.
Aww.
Maybe it's his partner and his goddaughter. I don't know. It just
Maybe he's sitting at, this ain't even my desk. That's from 7.
Oh, you're telling them.
I'm telling them.
Yeah, I already know.
I knew you knew.
Gary asked Chandler, what are you doing? And Chandler tries to sell his phobia still.
Right.
He goes, I'm trying to open your eyes, my man. So you see, if you live with Phoebe, she's always going to be there. You're going to get home. She's there. Go to bed. She's there. You wake up and, oh, yes, she's there. And Gary is like, again, duh, I know. I can't wait. And Chandler goes, your parents happy or something? And Gary tells him, listen, Chandler, the way I see it, I was lucky enough to find someone that I really love. I just want to be around her as much as I can. Chandler admits, when you say it, it doesn't sound so scary. And Gary asks him, so you know what I'm talking about, right? And Chandler goes, yeah, I think I do. You move in with her. You move You move in with her right now. Maybe I should move in with Monica. And then Gary goes, no, it's too soon for you guys. Chandler chuckles. Oh, you're right about that.
And he's the one that asks her to move in with him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In 4 episodes.
4 episodes. All right, so we're back at Chandler and Joey's. Ross and Joey are still playing catch. So after peeing, they stay in Joey's apartment, apparently. And on the magnitude, you can see a spaceship with a moon and stars.
Yeah, it's cute.
Ross goes, now when they found the remains of the Mesozoic mastodon, they discovered what appeared to be the remains of a Paleozoic amphibian in its jaws. How did it get there?
How did it get there?
Joey says, maybe this should be more of a quiet game.
I know that it's just a joke, but Ross's statement is scientifically inaccurate, starting off with mastodons being mammals from the current Cenozoic era.
Ooh. We didn't have Google as readily available as us.
I was like, wait a minute.
Monica enters and is greeted by the ball boys.
Yep.
She says, Joey, I left my watch on the counter last night. She goes to the counter. It was right here. Where is it? Joey shrugs. I don't know. Monica says, all right, come on. I'm late for work. Why is it Joey's fault that she left her watch in someone else's apartment?
I find it frustrating that they never talk about the watch again.
Did they find it? Did they not find it?
I forgot to look to see if it was on her wrist at the end. It is not on her wrist.
So Ross questions, how do you know you're late? You don't have a watch.
Sounds like a Dr. Green joke.
Oh, yeah. That's funny. Monica whines, guys, could you please just stop throwing the ball for 1 minute and help me find it? This is very teenagery, too.
Yeah.
Joey says what we're all thinking. Oh, I don't know. Yeah, I can't do it. He throws the ball back to Ross, but it's intercepted by Monica, and the guys both scream in horror. Monica shocked says, what? Ross, a little too seriously. Monica, whatever you do not drop that ball. Joey goes, yeah, we haven't dropped it in, and he snaps to Ross. 2 hours and 27 minutes. To which Monica is intrigued. Really? Jump cut, Monica has joined in and is calling to get out of work. She's on the phone with a very nasally tone. I'm not going to be able to make it into work today. I don't feel very good. Joey makes a high throw and Monica has to catch it way over her head and she shouts, yes! Realizes she does not sound sick. She corrects herself and sounding sick again goes, wow, I thought for a second there I thought better, but I'm not. And she hangs up and keeps throwing the ball. Rach enters with Hayes and gets them back in return, and Ross brags, check it out, almost 3 hours without dropping it.
Ooh.
Rachel snarks, oh wow, congratulations, what quite a waste of time. Monica says, Rach, you have scratches all over you, what happened? And we see Rachel's arms are covered with very red scratches.
Yes.
Rachel points out, well, it's my cat. Shocked, Monica goes, what? Rachel backs up. Oh, yeah, I got a cat.
Oh, yeah, I got a cat.
Monica points out, I don't want a cat. Joey corrects, oh, don't worry, it's not a cat. And Ross agrees. Rachel then tells the gang, you guys, this cat is nothing like my grandmother's cat. I mean, it's not sweet. It's not cute. And I even dragged that little string on the ground. It just flipped out and scratched the hell out of me. And I swear, I know it sounds crazy, but every time this cat hisses at me, I know it's saying, Rachel.
And I just want to point out again that little Tilda is acting like a sweet little angel every time she's on screen.
I know. She does not look like she would be all scratchy. So Ross says, doesn't sound as crazy as paying $1,000 for a cat. And Monica gets indignant. What? You paid $1,000 for a cat? You owe me $300. Rachel says, a boy kid excuse. Well, I was gonna let you play with it.
I like she has that. I was gonna let you play with it.
I wasn't planning on paying you back ever.
I was gonna let you clean the litter box. Back at the perk, Phoebe is at the counter indulging in a cup of java as Chandler enters with a hi this time. Phoebe asks, did you talk to Gary about the moving in thing? And Chandler smirks, yes, I did. I think you should do it. And Phoebe's a tad okay, she's very disappointed. She's like, what? Chandler continues, he's a great guy, you know, he loves you a lot. You are a very lucky lady. And Phoebe kind of reprimands him. You are useless. Freaking out about commitment is the one thing you can do. The one thing, and you can't even do that right. Ah! Chandler apologizes and adds, if he asked me, I'd move in with him. And Phoebe freaks out again with a, ah! Then Gary enters and she whispers to Useless, "Get out of here, good for nothing." Gary says hi, Chandler. And Chandler says hi, Gare.
I love that. It's funny.
Gary gives Phoebes a hi, sweetie, and he kisses her and asks, "Can I talk to you for a second?" And she agrees, and they move to the couch, and Gary opens with a, "You look very pretty today." And Phoebe's like, "Thanks, okay." And they sit, and Gary goes, "Here's the thing.
Yeah.
I really want to move this relationship forward.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you're not moving forward, you're just moving backward."
Now, that's not true. If you're not moving forward, you're just staying still. And staying still is good. Watch this.
And then Phoebe kind of vogues out for a second before Gary asks, "I want you to move in with me."
Strike a pose.
Phoebe goes, "That is so sweet, but don't you think it's a little too soon? I mean, there's so much we don't know about each other." Gary immediately looks sad like a good little kitty that's behavior has been manipulated by a sitcom to appear mean.
Aww.
Oh, okay, I get it.
No.
And Phoebe argues, I don't want us to jump into something we're not ready for." And Gary sadly mutters, "Uh-huh." And Phoebe continues, "I really don't want to mess up what we have. I'm just so worried it's going to be a big mistake. For instance, once your stance on killing annoying birds." The situation in this comedy is not looking good for Gare. He kind of mutters, "Yeah." And Phoebe gives in, which is why my answer is yes. And Gary lights up like it's Xmas morning. "Really?" And Phoebe nods, "Uh-huh." And they hug as she lies. I'm so happy.
Oh. I love how she delivers. That's why my answer is yes. We're back at Chandler and Joey's. Joey, Ross, and Monica are still playing catch and Chandler looking on. Joey throws the ball to Monica, who catches it and whips it at Ross.
Oh.
Ross catches the ball, but in his whiny brother voice yells, "Monica, stop throwing it so hard. We're on the same team." To which Monica rolls her eyes.
She does.
Chandler says with astonishment, 4 hours? You guys have been doing this for 4 hours? Joey affirms, "That's right, baby." Chandler jumps off the counter to join in the game. "All right, let me in."
No.
Monica jumps in front of him. No, don't do it. Don't." Chandler questions, "What?" Monica reminds everyone, he's a dropper.
Oh.
Joey remembers, "Oh, yeah, that's right." Chandler protests, "I'm not a dropper." Ross points out, "Oh, this is really a 3-person game,
Which is funny because, I think, hour 2, I'd be throwing it really weird.
Yeah.
We'd be trying to drop it by that point.
Ross could make that shot. Move the ball farther away.
Right.
Chandler snarks, "It's throwing and catching." Ross says, "All right." And he gently tosses the ball underhandedly to Chandler, who catches it. Chandler mocks, oh, this is so hard, and starts to juggle the ball, but loses control, almost drops it, and then he hands it to Monica.
I always wondered how many takes that took.
That was fun.
How many did he drop?
Rachel enters with the cat, and the chick and the duck start to get riled up, and Joey assures them, whoa, you guys, it's not a cat. Monica shrieks, "Oh my good God." Rachel comes in wearing an oven mitt to protect her hand. "All right, you guys, I give up. I don't know what I'm going to do with this thing." Ross says, "Baking it didn't help, huh?" Monica tells Rach, "So why don't you just take it back to where you got it?" Rachel exclaims, "I tried, but they won't take her back." Chandler cries, "Maybe because she's a minion from the Antichrist."
Oh, Tilda's being so good. Look at her sitting there.
So Monica asks, "Rach, why won't they take it back?" And Rachel says, "Well, they said they would, but they'd only give me store credit." Man, NYC loves their store credit, don't they?
Or the writers.
And then Rach explains, "I mean, what am I going to do? Get 1,000 regular cats?"
And in some more cut lines, Joey offers, you said it was a show cat. Why don't you show it? Win some prize money." And Rachel explains, "No, those shows cost like $100 to enter, and all you win are these ribbons, which technically belong to the damn cat."
So Monica assures, "Look, if you want, you can keep it at our place until you find out what to do with it." Rachel shouts, "No, Mom, that's not the point. I'm out $1,000. I'm all scratched up, and I'm stuck with this stupid cat that looks like a hand." She storms out.
Ooh, they could call it Thing.
From the Addams Family.
Yeah, because it looks like a hand.
Can you stop trying to name the cat?
No.
Monica sneezes. Oh my God, the cat's made my eyes water. Don't throw me to me. My vision's been compromised. She quickly grabs a tissue to wipe her eyes. Oh God. Okay, it's okay. Man, that was close. Chandler spreads on the sarcasm. Yeah, you almost overreacted to something.
So fun.
Phoebe and Gary enter with Hayes, and everyone greets them with Hayes. And Gary shouts, we have great news. And Phoebe shouts, we're moving in together. Isn't it great? Yay! Everyone says, congratulations, congrats. Phoebe's still shouting, I know, I'm so excited. Gary agrees, so am I. And Phoebe screams with enthusiasm, well, you're not more excited than I am. No way, I'm the most excited.
Oh.
Gary kisses her and says, okay, I'll see you at the station later. And Phoebe continues with the enthusiasm. Okay, yeah, I'll see you later. Don't forget about the moving in.
I feel like I'd be able to pick up on that kind of stuff.
Right? Gary says, all right. And Phoebe closes the door behind him. Monica questions Phoebe. So you're moving in with him. What happened? Phoebe explains to the gang that she couldn't tell him no because he got so sad, but points out that maybe it'll be all right. And she really does like him a lot, and they probably will do it eventually anyway.
Right.
And plus, think of all the money I'll save on stamps. Monica's confused. Why? Do you write him a lot? Phoebe was a little frightened. No, I just heard when people live together, they split the cost of stamps, don't they? Apparently, people bought a lot of stamps in 1999. I guess, did we have to write checks and mail our bills in? So we did buy stamps then.
Yeah, Ross might know.
Everyone assures Phoebe. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Rachel enters with the cat wearing the oven mitt and startles Phoebe. Oh, I'm sorry. The oven mitts really freaked me out. She doesn't even mention the cat.
No. Her mom's not in that one, so she does not give an F. All right, so now we're back at the Gary's 5th precinct there. Gary is law and ordering as Phoebe comes in. Gary immediately asks, hi, honey. So did you find any apartments? Anything in Brooklyn Heights? And Phoebe's like, no, nothing. Oh, really?
Yeah.
Nothing at all? And Phoebe reassures him a little unreassuringly. No, as soon as something opens up, we'll move right in unless it doesn't have a pool. I need a pool. And she averts her eyes from him. And Gary asks, Phoebe, can I talk to you for a second? And Phoebe complies. Uh-huh. Gary leads her to the closest interrogation room and pulls out a chair. Take a seat, okay? You okay? You feeling all right? Any cop closes the door and very cop takes off his jacket. As Phoebe admits, yeah, I feel great because we're moving in together. And Gary walks around the table and he kind of points at her. So you checked the paper for listings in Brooklyn Heights, right? You checked the Post?
Yeah, there was nothing. Can I get some water?
In a minute. You checked out today's Post?
Yeah, today's.
And Gary goes, before pulling out a newspaper. Because this is today's Post, and these are the listings I found. Gary starts going through his listings. Brooklyn Heights, 2 bedrooms. Brooklyn Heights, 1 bedroom. Brooklyn Heights, Brooklyn Heights, Brooklyn Heights. And Phoebe looks at the paper and lies. Oh, are these for rent? I thought people were just bragging. And Gary continues with the interrogation. Let me tell you what I think might be going on. And Phoebe avoids eye contact, looking down. And Gary goes, no, don't look at the table. You look at me. And the suspect complies. I think somebody asked someone to move in with him, and I think someone said yes, but now she's having doubts because things are moving too fast for someone. Does that sound at all possible to you? And Phoebe caves, yes, fine. I am someone. What do you want me to say? I have doubts. I'm sorry. And Gary softens a bit. Phoebe, it's okay you feel this way. I mean, it is soon. And there's a lot of things we don't know about each other. I just figured that everything I know, I really like. And the things that I don't know, I'll get to learn at some place with both our names on the mailbox. And away from any dirty, disgusting, disease-ridden birds. Damn it, I hate birds. And Phoebe thinks, oh, that's so sweet.
Not the bird stuff. You made that up.
That's right. But Gary Fawns, honey, none of that matters if it's too soon for you. We don't have to move in together. I just want you to be happy. And Phoebe, much like Chandler, has now been brainwashed by Gary's New York City bravado. And she finally concurs, living with you will make me happy. And Gary tells her, you don't have to say that. And she brushes him aside. No, really, I want to live with you. I want to move in with you. Yes, are you sure? Definitely, yes. Let's live in an apartment we both live in. And she hugs him, and Gary's elated. And he's like, oh, that's great. And Phoebe breaks the hug going, okay, wait, one sec. And she goes to the mirror in the interrogation room. Hey, you behind the glass, what are you looking at? I've always wanted to say that when I was in one of these rooms before, which was never.
We're on the street outside Central Perk, and Rachel is trying to sell the cat. Rachel shouts, show cat, quality show cat. A woman approaches and looks into the box and in disgust says, oh my God, what's wrong with your baby? She drives me crazy. I don't like that lady. Rachel's like, it's not a baby, it's a cat. And woman number 1 says, ew, it's creepy looking. It is not. It is so cute. Yep. It has a little sweater on. Mm-hmm. I think Sphinx cats are really cute.
Yeah, I think they're cute.
I almost caught you one time.
Yep.
Yeah. Rachel, trying to make a sale, says, oh, no. It's very sweet. It's very sweet. Look, goes to pet it and it hisses at her. Yeah, do you want it? Woman number 1 laughs and says, no, I hate cats.
Yeah, I think she wanted it more when she thought it was a baby.
Yeah, it's gross. Rachel's like, WTF, then what are you doing to me? Okay, just get out of here. All right, move on. Another woman approaches, and woman number 2 starts petting Mrs. Whiskerson. Wow, what an unusual cat. Rachel, vindicated, says, yes, thank you, exactly. You want it?
This woman is wearing 3 watches.
She is. Good observation. Woman number 2 says, maybe. I was thinking about getting a cat. I was just going to go to the shelter, but okay, why not? Rachel, relieved, goes, oh, terrific. That'll be $2,000. Woman number 2 shouts,
$2,000?
What? Rachel backpedals. Okay, 1,000. Woman number 2 says, I thought you wanted me to adopt your cat.
2,000 is so much more than 0.
Way more than 0. Woman number 2 goes, okay, yeah, I just wanted a cat, and starts to leave. Rachel, okay, tries to stop her from leaving and negotiates. Okay, obviously you know how to haggle, so I'm not going to try and take you on, okay? So $800, I don't call the cops because you're robbing me blind. Blind! She covers her eyes. Just take the cat, leave the money, and run away. Run away! She uncovers her eyes and sees that the woman has fled. Damn it! Then she starts shouting at the cat. Can't you at least smile or something? The cat hisses at her again, and it sounds like, Rachel! Okay, did anyone hear that? Anybody?
Nobody heard it. It's in your mind. Chandler and Joey's is where we're at next. Joey, Ross, Monica, and now Chandler are still playing catch. The boys are sitting in various places, tired, and Monica is still hyped. See, they're letting Chandler play now, so they must have started wanting the game to end.
Right, but he's doing well or something.
Yeah, like the next morning when you find out you're still playing Monopoly, and then you're like, I've never stayed at this many hotels in real life. Ross groans, I'm starving. Monica tries to pump them up. Come on, guys, suck it up. We're closing in on 10 hours. This is good check time. And Joey whines, I don't know who made you the boss, right? We invented this game, and he points to him and Ross. Monica argues loudly, please, I made this game what it is. And Chandler quips, not fun anymore. And Ross rewinds, I'm still hungry. And Monica urges, all right, there's some pizza at my place. We can all eat with one hand, right? Are you with me? And Ross is like, Ross am. Monica instructs the menfolk, all right, let's go, Team Monica. And they don't really care for that. They kind of stop. And she yells, all right, we can work out the name later. And I like they keep tossing the ball between them.
Yeah, as they walk out. That's cute.
And Monica sees a frozen chicken in the bowl that Rachel has in a bowl on the table and asks, Rachel, what's your cat doing in one of my bowls? And Rachel, while reading, goes, it's not. I'm defrosting a chicken. And then she informs her roomie, oh, I sold Mrs. Whiskerson. Ross thanks God, and Joey asks, did you get your money back? And Rachel admits, yeah, $1,500. And Monica's impressed. Wow, you made a profit? And then Gunther enters with Tilda in his hands. Gunther goes, I just came for the red velvet pillow. And Rachel hands it over. Here you go. And Gunther goes, thanks, Rachel. And don't forget, you can come visit her whenever you want. And Rachel's like, good, great. I'll keep that in mind. And she walks off, not interested in that at all. And Gunther sides up to Ross, asking low, hey, so what is this? some kind of snake or something.
Then we cut to Phoebe and Gary at Gary's place, waking up in bed together, all cozy. The windows are open, and instead of garbage trucks and sirens, we hear birds softly chirping.
I really like waking up with you.
I like waking up with you, too. Oh, it's such a beautiful morning. I could stay here all day.
That would be great.
We could have breakfast in bed.
Wait just a second.
Okay. Oh no.
Boom! Gotcha, sucker! Man, I've been trying to get that bird for weeks.
All right, we're back at Monica and Rachel's. Hyper-competitive Monica, Rachel, Chandler, Joey, and Ross are still playing catch. Actually, Rachel's not playing. She's just watching.
Yeah.
She's just silently supporting them.
Yeah.
Monica is finally tiring while the rest of them are totally exhausted and actually asleep.
Yeah.
Monica peps herself up. All right, come on, Monica. Look alive. Come on, look alive.
Then we have a few cut lines as they still throw the ball. Rachel throws the ball to Monica, who forwards it to Joey. Joey sends it to Chandler. Chandler holds it.
Chandler has to call out to a sleeping Ross. Ross!
Ross jumps awake, catching the ball. Oh, I was having the best dream.
And Rachel asks him, what?
And Ross says, I dreamt I was drowning and not throwing this ball.
Ross throws it with anger to Monica, who gives him an unhappy look as we leave the cut line. Phoebe enters. Oh, good, you're all up. And Rachel concerned, Phoebe, it's 6 o'clock in the morning. Why aren't you at Gary's? Phoebe goes, oh, yeah, that's over. Everyone expresses shock. What? Chandler says, come on, Gary's such a great guy. Whatever the problem is, you can work it out. Phoebe tells him, he shot a bird. Oh, that is over.
Oh, that is over. That's all the way over.
Everyone laments, that's terrible. Oh, I'm sorry. Rachel asks, Phoebe, are you okay? Phoebe says, yeah, I'll be all right. And Joey says, oh, hey, here, Phoebes. And he throws her the ball. Phoebe catches it, but says, nah, I don't feel like playing. And she sets the ball down on the table, and everyone gasps and stares at the ball.
Why?
Monica even covers her mouth in horror.
Yeah.
And I love the zoom in on the ball on the table.
Yes.
Monica recovers quickly. It's okay. Just pretend that didn't happen, okay? No one needs to know. I mean, Phoebe's not an official ball player. I mean, only official ball players can drop the ball. But everyone was relieved.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, I'm starving. They all get up, thus officially ending the game.
Yeah.
Rachel asks, Phoebe, honey, you want to get some breakfast? Phoebe says, yeah. Monica, who must have gotten her second or 32nd win, says, okay, let's race. First one there wins. Ha ha. She runs out the door and everyone watches her leave. There's a brief pause and Chandler says, you guys want to eat here? And everyone says, yeah, as long as we're here.
As long as we're here, let's lock the door. I'll let you lock it. Okay, then we're at the tag, Central Perk. Everyone's there. Joey's like, man, that was great. Can you believe how long we threw that ball around?
No.
And Rachel goes, yeah, it's amazing it lasted that long. And Ross goes, I know, my arm's killing me. And Rachel's like, no, I meant with the dropper over here. She points at Chandler. And Chandler goes, how did I get this reputation as a dropper? Okay, I'm anything but a dropper. And then we get a quick barrage of clips that prove Chandler wrong. Chandler catches and drops a football. Well, he catches it and then
falls.
Chandler stumbles backwards. Drops the football. Gunther slides a mug of coffee across the counter that he just lets fall. He juggles a telephone in his weird way. He tosses an apple up in the air and misses it. A frisbee hit goes past him and he misses that. He flicks a record out of the record case. And finally, a ball bounces off his chest as he pays it no mind at all.
Yeah, they forgot the ride-along episode where he drops the coffee when he asks Gary to see his gun. And when Bruce Willis throws him a beer on the boat. Oh, wait. That's the whole 9 yards.
Yeah.
He's a dropper in that, too.
He is a dropper in that, too. All right, that's the end of the episode. Cut and print.
We're going to take another short break. We'll be right back. I don't understand. Tell me what's going on. Gary?
Just have a seat, Phoebe.
Gary, why am I back in the interrogation room?
Gary, do you know this woman? I told you, Chief, she's the one that was flashing my badge all over the village. Phoebe Buffet. Just look at her record here.
Oh my goodness, Gary. You're just upset because I broke up with you.
Nah, Gary, Were you in a relationship with this person? You can't just pull in ex-girlfriends for interrogations.
I'm sorry, Gary. I liked you, but there are some things that...
Come on, Phoebe. Please move in with me. I'm a wreck without you. I'm going to have to suspend you, Gary. This is unacceptable. What? No, Chief. I've never done anything like this before.
Oh, please, you park wherever you like. We flaunted Section 12, Paragraph 7 of the Criminal Code. We made out in your car while you were on duty, and you shot a bird from your bed.
What? You discharged your weapon from inside your apartment? Phoebe, I was supposed to interrogate you. Sorry, Gary. You're now on suspension. Give me your badge and gun.
So am I free to go?
Yes, you can go, Miss Buffet. By the way, I loved you in Position Impossible.
Huh? That's next season.
Oh, no, you find out about it next season. All right, we're back.
We're back. What did we learn from this episode?
I don't know, Joe. What did you learn?
I learned that Phoebe will give in to make someone happy. And although we all do that from time to time, it's usually reserved for agreeing to watch a movie you don't want to watch or have pizza when you really want sushi, not moving in with someone.
I remember being little and stuck in the house on rainy days and tossing the ball back and forth with my sister. I don't remember being grown up and doing it.
No, I don't think we ever did that when we were grown up.
And I said it before, but the relationship between Freestyle Phoebe and a cop was never going to work.
No, Final thoughts. How much money has Gunther spent on Rachel items? She bought all of the furniture, all of Ross's furniture. She spent $1,500 on that cat. I mean, he dyes his hair every couple weeks. I mean, was he made of money?
He's made out of caffeine and poor decisions, just like the rest of us, Joe. But my final thoughts are that one time, a few years ago, Joe tried to buy me a Sphinx cat.
Yeah.
I had lost my one-eyed black cat, best bud Nadine. I'm still not ready to replace her. She was so sweet.
Way to bring the episode down, Adam.
Sorry.
What's our sweater vest tracker?
Still 6. No sweater vests.
So do we get to count the stack of sweater vests he pulls out of his bag in the next episode?
No.
Oh, he has to wear them. Magnadoodle tracker, there was a cute picture of a spaceship, a moon, and stars. Yep. Also, something I noticed on the refrigerator, I don't know if you noticed in Chandler and Joey's apartment, is like a little marble maze on the refrigerator. Yeah, that was kind of fun. Yeah. We had one of those for the girl kid.
Yeah.
All right, what's our rating for this episode?
The rating is 8.3 out of 10 stars with 5,200 ratings.
So it's still not a low-rated episode. People do enjoy it.
Yeah.
We didn't get anyone right in because, we're recording out of order and I was gone, so it's really weird. But we found a very fun review on IMDb.
Yes, we did. This is titled The One with the Ball. Not a good episode. All 3 storylines were pretty bad and far from funny. The one with the cat was just dumb.
Aww.
Joey's "This is not a cat" was just annoying, and it was never a good joke.
I thought it was funny.
Gunther asking if it was a snake. Are you kidding me? Maybe the only good part of the story is that it shows that supporting breeders instead of adopting free cats is a dumb idea. But I don't think this was the point of the episode. The story of Phoebe and Gary was not funny either. Him killing a bird at the end was not funny too.
Well, it's not funny, but that's what makes it funny.
I guess they just wanted to show how little they knew about each other to move in together, but it didn't work for me. And the story with the ball had potential, but it never hit it.
Oh my God. What was it supposed to hit?
Monica just ruined the game, and that was it.
That's so funny.
That's what I call a dog person right there.
Yeah, they were not having that.
Nope.
It's not an award-winning episode, but it's funny. I like it. All right. What's next week's episode?
Next week is the one with Joey's big break.
All right. What's your synopsis, Adam?
Phoebe gets mad at Dream Ross. Rachel gets an eye infection and a brand new eye phobia. Joey drives to Vegas to shoot a movie that was filmed 10 years ago.
That one's kind of fun.
Yeah.
Are you ready for some maladjusted content?
I am ready.
All right. So it's out of order, but these are some of the things we've watched over the last couple of weeks.
Yeah.
We asked the girl kid to watch It's a Mad, 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 Mad World.
Yeah.
The original. Have they made a remake?
They made some kind of movie that they were trying to pass off as a remake, but it was not really a remake.
But she really liked it. She was giggling and laughing, and especially the one lady's son, who is so funny. He's like a surfer guy, and he's just the whole first half of the movie. Every time they show him, he's just dancing in his apartment with this girl.
Yeah.
I was doing the dance. You can't see it.
You can't see it. No. She's doing it.
And then we watched Wind River.
Yes.
So that has Jeremy Renner in it.
Yeah.
And
Hawkeye and the Scarlet Witch.
Yeah, what's her name? Elizabeth.
And the twins. Olsen.
Elizabeth Olsen. We got there. Yeah, so she's such a better actress than the other two. She's so good.
Have they even been in anything?
I mean, they were when they were younger. They were in the...
yeah, I mean, you can't really... They were children.
Yeah. No, they haven't been anything as adults.
Yeah, they have that clothing line and everything.
Yeah,
they're probably just like, I'm just going to lay on the beach and do nothing.
That's right. But that one's good, except it was like... It's sad. There's a sad part in it.
Right.
And so when we got to the sad part, Adam didn't even look at me. He just handed me the box of tissues because he knew I was crying. But it's a really good movie. It takes place in Alaska. No, sorry.
Wyoming.
It's winter, though. It's really cold. And lots of snow. So it reminded us of what's going on here.
Yeah. But yeah, it's good. It's about a Native American who
reservation,
that was killed. And
yeah.
So it's a action-y, thriller-y type. And I like it a lot. It's just kind of a bummer storyline.
Yeah, it's a bummer story.
And we moved on from that to Girl
with the
Dragon
Tattoo.
Which is also kind of cool and fun, but kind of a bummer
story. Yeah. The original Girl with the Dragon. No, not that one. We watched the one with...
the David Fincher one.
Yeah, the David Fincher with Daniel Craig in it.
Yeah.
Which is really good, and I was mad they didn't make the other two movies, because there's 3 books altogether.
There's more than that now. Other people have been writing them.
Wow.
But the guy that wrote the first 3.
Yeah. So they didn't make the other 2, which I was mad. But it didn't do very well. But I like it a lot.
Yeah, I like it a lot. It was good.
Anything else you want to talk about?
I do not.
All right. We're so glad you stumbled across our podcast. If you're enjoying it, please share it with other friends, fans.
Or rate it. Or leave a review.
And if you want to contribute your thoughts or reactions to the podcast, send us your musings, and we'll share them on the episode. You can also just write to say hey.
Yeah, come on. We'd like to hear from more of you misfits out there.
Check the show notes for details. You know how to get a hold of us.
Joe, are you ready for a cup of coffee?
Always. No, I just heard when people live together, they split the costs of stamps. Don't they?